The first time the student is able to access and interact with the Classroom app and they choose Classroom, you're going to see that they have a new class invitation. And anytime a teacher opens a new class or adds a class, they will see the class invitation. They will also see their list of classes, and they will join classes automatically. I do want to point out that the students in Washington County will not have the option listed below Allow Teacher To. That is showing right now because I'm using a teacher device, but students will not have those options to be able to deny or allow teachers. Teachers will automatically be able to do those actions, which you will see as we continue through this tutorial. So our new class invitation, I will choose Add Test, and the first thing the students will need to do is input their information. So they will type in their name, first and last, and then they will also need to enter the 4-digit code that I have for my class. So I will put in the 4-digit code and I will choose Add. Now this is for the student. The student will then need to wait on the teacher, and on the teacher side, they will add their students, and once they add their students, these students will then automatically be populated into the teacher side. Nothing else happens on the student device at this point. I do know that I am in my test class, and if I choose the information option, you'll see that I can see the name of the class, my information. So if a student ever needs to modify their name, they can do that here. The other thing is they can remove the class. The reason students can remove the class, just a brief explanation, is that we chose as a system to allow teachers to add students to their class and remove them as needed based on their enrollments day to day. If we would have chosen for Synergy to populate the students, it would have removed the ability for students to be able to remove the class, but each teacher would have had to wait for Synergy and Apple to communicate the rosters together. So any roster update, we would have had to have waited for Synergy and Apple to complete that before we could actually see the student in our classroom.